And I wanted to ask you how indeed we are feeling. How does it affect our life? That experience we experience, the fact we experience our life through that screen. Between us and the life, there's kind of a third element through which we experience our life. What's happened to us in that context? How does it feel to us? What happened to our mind? What happened to our heart within this whole reality? First of all, this thing is relatively new, and we are yet only in the state of absorbing it into our life, although it seems to us that it's kind of an inseparable instrument from our life. Yet it is separable. It's like an organ of my body nowadays. Well, it just seems to you like that. All right? You are managing it and not it truly managing you. This is seemingly we in our development have come to development through the still vegetative and animate nature. We spoke about it a lot in our previous programs in different contexts, and we've come now to the development of the degree of the Adam, the human being. It doesn't just mean that we are developed through technology and techniques and all that. Rather, Adam means we resemble nature. The nature we discover nowadays is entirely one system and requires of us, eventually, gradually, obviously, to build ourselves to similarly to this system, whereby nature, it's kind of that sphere, a ball within which we exist. And we are developing, so that in the last state of our development, we need to undertake the same form as the ball itself, meaning to be connected between us. And indeed, we are saying about humanity that whether we want it or not, we've come to a state of a little village, meaning everyone knows everyone, and what happens in one end of the world is immediately reaching and felt and seeing in the other end of the world. We are not yet understanding that all we are feeling good is good for everyone, bad, everyone feel bad, and it seems to us that we can play favoritism and so on with our ego. Yeah? That the more you feel worse, I'll feel better, and vice versa. But we are advancing to a state that is a recognition of evil in us being connected to nature, resembling nature, all of us as one humanity, as relatives, as if living right in the same village. We all have the same one destiny and one goal. The force that activates us is one force, the force of nature. Therefore, we need to fight our ego and be specifically connected like in one family. And because we don't quite want to be connected as in one family, a family of 7 billion people, our ego doesn't allow us even to come close to it or advance to it, even speaking about it or living it. So we organize, we make all kind of organizations like the UN and UNESCO and then International Court and all kind of committees that seemingly we are building kind of common things. However, within those common things, there's endless struggles. Like we see, like in the UN, they only struggle between this and that, politics. So there's all kind of fictitious, as if we are connected, but yes. However, we understand that we must do it eventually, although there it's all going to be corrupted according to nature. Nevertheless, life demands it. That's it. Besides, nowadays we have a demand to be, well, obviously it depends on human beings and the degree of their development, but we are feeling that we belong to the whole earth. And also nowadays you have ability to fly and go and travel and have fun everywhere and hear things, and we have common language, say English in most of the world. We have radio, TV, media from satellite and with internet. That truly there's no limit. All right. Nowadays the limit is within the person, whereby he doesn't want to accept this world as all belong to him and him belong to the world, meaning the world depends upon him and him dependent upon the world. Therefore, we are yet in states of coming to know or coming to recognize this new state, meaning we got into a new state in our development. It is the last state, as we learn by the wisdom of Kabbalah and in general through nature. The nature will demand of us now to also be global, integral, connected in an equal, mutual, reciprocal manner. However, gradually we'll come into it. Obviously, we don't want it. Our nature opposes the nature that surrounds us. However, there's no choice. We'll have to do something about it. Either the surrounding big nature will bend us by troubles and problems, and we'll have no choice, it will win, or that we will understand a bit and feel that it's worthwhile, like kids that, although we don't want, nevertheless, inevitably will be forced to do that.